We're here now to seed this spot. We had the big stump here. I don't know if you remember, a big stump here. We ground that out, and we ground out all the little legs, all the little roots that were shooting out. Brought in soil, we removed all that stuff, got it out of here, brought in new soil, put it all in here, and now we're gonna seed it. So now we're gonna go to the seeding part of it. As you notice, it's been wet and rainy around here, so it's kind of packed down a little bit. Can't throw seed directly on top of that and hope that it works. If we do that, then a lot of it won't germinate and things like that. We got to work that seed in the soil. So first we're going to break it up a little bit, and that way we can get it to the seed to be able to work in that soil a little easier, and then we'll go to the next step. So let's rake it up and get it broke up. Seeding is really easy. It's really a simple thing to do. There's just certain methods that you need to do in order to make it successful. So one method that we do not do, and that's this. I'll show you here. I see several people that do this. They go like that, and their seeding's done. So they literally just throw it on the ground and hope for the best. That's a very bad way to do it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna seed this area, just like fertilizing. You need to measure the spot that you have and add the appropriate amount of seed. Once we've got this all spread out as far as how much we want in that area, and going a little over is not gonna hurt anything. Going under can be a little bit more challenging with the turf type because we want it to be a thick canopy. You got to start off right away with that thick canopy. And so I'll actually go across the area. I put it on a pretty big opening. I love this little spreader. This is good for large areas and things like that. It might be a little overkill for this area, but it's a great little tool. And so I just kick it on and start cranking it on here. Any thin areas or small areas or corners, I'll just take and shake it on those zones here and there until I get the desired amount of seed on that area, okay? And so this one, since it's a really big seed, and that's why it's the 10 pounds per 1,000 square feet, it's gonna look almost like snow by the time I'm done with it. All right, so here we are to our next step. So first we loosen the soil, then we put down the seed, and now we're gonna rake the seed in. Now there's actually a technique that's pretty simple in order to rake it in. You want to go multiple directions, going cross-hatching and maybe even a third or fourth cross-hatch as well to really help mix that seed into that top ½ inch of soil or so. Now we've raked it all up, we loosened everything nice and soft and fluffy. Now we're actually going to come back through and we're going to step it all down, okay? And so we want to actually push it all in with our feet, and or you can actually get your riding lawnmower and use the tires of it riding back and forth on the area until you press the whole area down. Now if it rains, it's not gonna run off as easy. Birds are gonna be less likely to get to it if birds really do eat enough seed to make a difference. And then I go through here at the end and I cover it with something. So it can be grass clippings, that's my favorite because for one, I'm mowing my lawn. If I got an area I need to do, it's free, right? And as grass clippings break down, they become exactly the fertilizer that new seedlings need. So that's an extra bonus too. So it's not only helping hold moisture, helping keep it from washing away, but also breaking down and becoming a fertilizer for our new seedlings. I just put a layer on it. I'll go through. I don't collect my clippings all the time when I mow, but in special circumstances like this, I might collect a bag and be able to use that to spread across. When I do it, I just make a layer. Doesn't have to be perfect, obviously, but just enough where you can't barely see any soil through that layer. Something that's going to look about like this right here. You could use straw. Straw tends to blow around. It doesn't have any nutrient value really to it. And you know, it has seeds along with straw that are in that straw. So, and those die off as you mow them and stuff. But I like to have this because it breaks down and becomes exactly what it is. It's like grass feeding grass.